Everything all right? How are you today?
Okay, thank you. And you?
I'm okay. I'm good. So time is passing so fast. I have very tight schedule, and sometimes even I don't have time to have rest. It's good. To be busy is good. How about you, Nigar? Did you go to school today?
No, I went to school yesterday.
Yesterday. So how many days are you going to go to school now? 2 or 3 times a week?
2 times a week, and on Friday we have online lessons.
Hmm. Good. Elmira, how about you?
I went to school today, 2 hours before, not two, but three.
Hmm. Nigar, do you know anybody in the group here? Do you have any classmates here?
Yes, I know Ilkin, Elmira, Leila, and Sarah.
How about
Yes.
Mariam? You don't know Mariam.
No,
So you study in the same school, right? With Elmira, Ilkin, and
Elmira, Ilkin, Leila, and Sarah were in were classmates.
in
uh,
Oxford School, right?
no, not Oxford School. European lycée, Baku European lycée.
Hmm.
European, yes.
Good. Mariam, how about you? Where do you study, Mariam?
Yes, I'm too in this visit, but I'm in a 6R2 and they're in 6R1.
Yes.
Yes.
What? But you're all in the same school, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're all in same class.
I see. Good, good. All right. Very good. Okay. Okay. Uh, guys, then let's start. Last time we were doing the Sasmo questions. You will see that as we do more and more questions, you get more experience and questions get easier and easier and easier for you. Okay. So now still it's a bit late. I mean, early. After we finish maybe at least 3 or 4 papers. And after that, when you see the question, the idea comes immediately. I hope. I know this question. I know this question. Okay. So we are just actually moving towards this, hopefully. So now we will continue, okay? And some questions, you see that the definition is given, all right? And using the definition, you have to answer the question. So it depends on your understanding skill. When something new is given, can you understand quickly? And after that, using this definition, can you answer the question? Okay. So now let's continue. We stop here, I think. Okay,
Yes.
that is the last question. Uh, the 7, I think. Yes, we stop here. 7. Palindromic number. Okay, we were talking about palindromic number, palindromic words, and but we didn't answer this question. All right. So palindromic number is a number that remains the same when its digits are reversed. Example 4554, a palindromic number. How many palindromic numbers are there between 100 and 999? Inclusive. Inclusive means including 100 and 999. Okay. Elmira, can you see me?
Yes.
Elmira, is 7 a palindromic number?
Yes.
Yes, every one digit is palindromic, right? Because if you read from left to right, right to left, 7 is 7. And every one digit number is palindromic number. For example, 9, palindromic number. But here in the question, it says that between 100 and 99. And some students actually, they just count, all right, one by one. Okay, it's also good, but it's not the right technique. How about instead of 999, if I ask you, how about between 100 and 99999, for example? How do you count? Okay, so that means that we need to develop some technique to count this in an easier way. Okay, before I continue, Mariam, let me ask you one question. Okay,
Yes.
suppose
Yes.
that's all right. In Baku, for example, we are going to make some number plates for motorbikes. Okay, you know motorbike, right? And let's
Mm-hmm.
say our number plate contains like this. Okay, let's say here, this contains, this one is letter, and this one is number, and this one is number. Okay. So what do you think? How many different number plates you can make? Your number plate contains one letter and two numbers.
We can make two number sections.
Yeah, if your letter, for example, if your plate contains the first one is the letter and the second one is two digits, how many different number plates you can make?
Two numbers plus
For
one.
example, let me just give one example. A00. Let's say it's one number. For
Okay,
example.
we can make 0A0, 0A0.
A.
So how many different number plates we can make?
A lot, actually, yes.
Actually, here, how many letters do we have? And suppose that we are using English
Yes.
alphabet,
One letter.
we have
One.
26, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
that means that here I have 26 options. I can put A or
Okay.
B or C or D until YZ. And how about number? It can be anything because I have no restriction. Also, it can be 0, 0, 0, 1. How many digits do we have? I have 10 digits. So I can write here either 0 or 1 or 2. How about the third one? Also, I have 10 options.
10, yes.
So actually, to find all the numbers, I need to multiply these numbers. Here we have 26 times 10 times 10. That's equal to 2600. So I can make 2,600 different number plates.
Okay.
Okay. Now another question, Nigar. This is for you. Let me ask this question
Yes.
for you. After that, I will ask you. And suppose that, and here I'm going to make two-digit number. How many two-digit numbers are there?
99.
Are you sure?
No, if two digits number.
Yeah. How many two-digit numbers are there? Or let me ask like this. How many different two-digit numbers can you make?
Oh, different. So we take 80 or
Okay,
no.
look, Nika, look, how are we making? Look, again, listen carefully. Two-digit number means here we have the first digit, right? And here I put the
Yes.
second digit. And since I'm saying that it is two-digit, the first digit cannot be 0, right? If I write 0, 1, it's not a two-digit number, it's one-digit number. So that means that here, how many options I have? Only 9. I can write 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 9, right? Until 9. So I have two options here. How about the second one? Second one, it can be any digit. I can write 0 or, for example, 10. It's a two-digit number. 20 is a two-digit number. So I have two options here. So now if you multiply this, so 9 times 10 is equal to 9. That means that we have 92-digit numbers. If you start from 10, for example, 10, 11, 12 until 99, right? How many numbers? It is 90. Okay, so like this. Now let's get back to this question. All right, you should understand this very simple logic. Again, if I ask you, for example, let's say, Ilkin, this question is for you. Suppose that in your hands you have 4 different letters: A, B, C, and D. Okay, so now how many different, let's say, 3-letter word you can make? The word makes sense or not, it doesn't matter. How many different words you can make using these 3 letters? Okay, let's say repetition is allowed. Here I can write A or B or C or D. So I have 4 options, right? And how about here? If repetition is allowed, also here we have either I can write A or B or C or D. Also here we have 4. How about here? Also 4. How many? 4 times 4 times 4.
4 and
We have
4.
64. I can make 64 different letters using only 4 letters. Anyway, now let's get back to our question. In the question it says that how many palindromic numbers are there between 100 and 99? So that means that simply how many 3 digits palindromic numbers do we have? So now let's say that's the first digit, and this is second digit, and this is a third digit, right? So let me just give you one example. For example, if the first line cannot be equal to 0, because if it starts with 0, it will not be greater than 100. So it should be at this one. If this one is 1, let's say, and is 0, And what can I write in the last part? I can write only 1, right? Because it must be the same. And
Yes.
first and the last number should be the same.
It's 1
So
between
101, it's one palindromic number. For example, 1, 1, 1, it is another palindromic number. 1, 2, 1, another palindromic number, right? So now, if I count one by one, it takes a lot of time. So now, again, I will just use this idea to make this number plate. And suppose that that's our first digit, second digit, and third digit. I am going to make palindromic numbers. So Mariam, in the first place, how many options do we have here? How many different numbers I can write in the first place?
If okay, 100 maybe.
I can write 9 different numbers here. Digits.
Oh
I
yes,
can write only
yes.
1 or 2 or
Yes.
3 or 4 or 5 or 6 digits. How do we make numbers? We make numbers using digits, right? And now,
Yes.
how about the second place, Ilkin? What do you think? How many different numbers I can write in the second digits?
18 or no.
No,
Not
Nigar,
I
you are
think
raising
it
your
is.
hand.
I think
How
it is
many?
9 too.
How many?
9?
No,
No, in second
10,
part.
right? 10, I can write either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, right? How many digits do we have here? 10. Right? So I have 10 different options here. I can write either 0 or, as you see here, my first digit, 101. How did I make this? Using 1 and 0 and 1. I can make another one, 111, for example. Another one, 121, for example. 131, 141, 151. So for the second place, I have 10 options here. How about here, the last one? Elmira, can you answer the question? For the last one, how many options I have here?
10.
10?
Yes.
No, that's the wrong answer.
Mm.
Anybody, what do you think?
I
How
think
many
I
different
know. I
numbers?
think you my answer. Is it correct?
What's your answer?
11.
11. No, that's not correct. The answer is only 1. You know why? Because here we are talking about palindromic number here. So this digits must be the same as the first digit, right? So that means that if I write here, for example, let's say if I write here 1, and I must write here 1. I cannot write different number from 1. Otherwise, it cannot be a palindromic number. If I write here, for example, let's say like this, 2, 3, and how can I make a palindromic number? It says that number that remains the same when its digits are reversed. So that means that from left to right, right to left, it must be the same number. So since the first digit is 2, then this must be 2. I cannot write different number here. But here, I don't have actually any restriction. I can write any number here, right? So here I have only one options here. One option here. So now, altogether, how many 3-digit palindromic numbers we have them? It is 9 times 10 times 1. That's equal to 90. We have 90 2-digit palindromic numbers. And if you wonder, Mr. Carson, what are those numbers? Can you write for us? Of course, why not? I can just write, for example, starting between 100 and 200. How many numbers? And after it just repeats. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 6, 1, 1, 7, 1, 1, 8, 1, 1, 9, 1, right? These are the palindromic numbers between 100 and 200. How many? If you count this, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. And how about between 200 and 300? It is 202, right? If I write 2, the last digit also must be 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, dot, dot, dot. And here we have 2, 9, 2. All are these palindromic numbers. How about between 300 and 400? 303, 313, 323, dot, dot, dot. And here we have 393. As you see here, between each 100 and 200, 200 and 300, we have 10. And from 100 to 900, we have 9, right? 9 times 10, that's why it is 90. But if you count in this way, it takes a lot of time. That is a shorter way how to count the number of different, what is it, numbers. And it's very simple counting principle. Okay, it's okay, guys. Now you have some idea. Again, this is a similar question later. But now at least you have idea what we mean by palindromic number. How do we make palindromic numbers? All right, Miss Elmira Selmanzadeh, is everything all right?
Yes.
Elmira, why we cannot see your eyes?
I don't know. I turn on the light too, but I don't know. What about?
Okay. If I don't know, it's okay. But if you say, because Mr. Kasum, I don't have eyes, I will be very scared. Okay. All right, Elmira, good. Next question. Elmira, can you read this question? Now it's a little bit different type of numbers. Elmira, can you read it?
Yes, if two different natural numbers have the same digits but in reverse order, each number is called the polyimage of the other. For example, 12 and 21 are polyimage of each other. What is the maximum difference between two-digit polyimages?
Okay. So polyimage, again, we are actually defining another type of number, right? What is a polyimage? That means that if two different natural numbers have the same digits, but in reverse order, right? 12 and 21, these are polyimages of each other. For example, 19 and 91, for example. 27 and 72, for example. 18 and 81, for example. Digits are the same, but just the second one is in reverse order, right? It's written in reverse order. So what is the question here? What is the maximum difference? Maximum means what is the biggest difference, right? Between two-digit polyimages. What do you think? What is the maximum difference?
72.
What do you mean?
Because if we take maximum two-digit polyimage figures, it is 19 and 91. No?
Yes, that is 19 and 91, right? Because the biggest one is,
Yes.
so that's the difference is 91 minus 19. That's equal to 72, the answer. Okay, because here we are just choosing such numbers where this is the biggest one, this is the smallest one. If you choose other numbers, for example, let's say 90, 20, 92, 29, because of the digit, the difference becomes smaller and smaller, right? So here, this one actually it plays important role. It must be the smallest in tens digits. Okay, let's continue. Guys, now this question is for everybody. You have 2 minutes, okay? Just solve it and write your answer in the chat box. Let's see if we can solve correctly. You have 2 minutes.
مفيش كان مع سبب
Okay. Good. I think 2 minutes too much. I actually give you only 1 minute. Niger also correct. Ilkin, I wonder how did you solve the question? Using the formula or?
So my answer is wrong or no?
Yeah, your answer is correct, but I wonder about your method. How did you solve it?
I divide this in proportion. How can I say it?
Niger, in your school, all classes are in English, or what is the medium of language in your school?
No, well, we are learning in Russian, and yes, our classes are in Russian, only English and in English. How can I say?
Usually all classes like math, other classes are in English, in Russian.
Yes.
In Russian and in Azerbaijan.
Yes.
In Russian and?
And Azerbaijan.
Ah, I see. I see. I thought you study everything in English at school.
No.
Good. So where do you learn English then? At school or
At
at
school
some?
too.
At
Ah,
school.
At school.
I see.
Mr. Kasim, I sent you my answer.
But Ilkim, when I speak, do you understand me 100% or you don't understand much?
I understand.
You understand me 100%.
Yes.
Good. Very good. Okay then. Elmira, actually in the question it says that in kilometers, right? So you need to write your answer in kilometers. Okay, guys, here Ilkin's answer is correct. Nigar's answer is correct. Elmira's answer wrong. Leila's answer wrong. Rauf's answer wrong. Mariam's answer wrong. Elmira, if you change the kilometer 6, that is correct. Okay. So guys, how do you do this? Actually, usually distance, maybe later we will see that distance is equal to average speed times time. Okay. And this is one way to solve this. But if you don't know, just simply what? We're talking about this one, right?
No.
Okay. Here, distance is equal to average speed times time. In the question, it says that Alan runs at a rate of 100 meters per 15 seconds. I can just write like this, 15 seconds, right? He can run 100 meters. The question is, at this rate, how much distance will he cover in 15 minutes? Actually, first, let me just change this by 15 minutes because we know that, I don't know, you understand this word or not. Actually, speed and distance, they are, what is it, directly proportional to each other. What does it mean? It means that, let's say, if time doesn't change, if your speed is faster, right, you can actually cover more distance. If you walk slowly in a certain time, then you can walk shorter distance. Anyway, here, that means what I'm trying to say here is, if I multiply both sides by the same number, nothing changes. Let me multiply both sides by 4 because I want to change the second into minute. 4 times 15, it is 60 seconds. 4 times 100, it is 400 meters. Now I can just rewrite this one. 60 seconds is 1 minute, is 400 meters, right? So that means that this guy, actual speed is, this guy can walk 400 meters in 1 minute. And how about in 15 minutes? Then in 15 minutes, he can walk 15 times 400 meters, which is equal to 15 times 4, 60. So that is 6,000 meters, and which is equal to 6 kilometers because 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Okay, good. That is the answer. Mariam. Okay, that is 6, Mariam. All right. Mariam, is it clear? Did you understand?
Yes, yes, understood.
Next question. How about this question? If anybody knows the answers, he can share or she can share the answer with us after we can discuss. In a construction company, 10 workers complete 1/10 of their total work, or in total work in 10 hours. Let me just correct this immediately. It must be total work. Okay. In a construction company, 10 workers complete 1/10 of their total work in 10 hours. How long will 50 workers take to complete their entire work? Okay. Rauf 2, Nigar 2, Ilkin 2. Are you sure?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So how long will 50 workers take to complete their entire work? So you are saying that in 2 hours they can finish the whole work, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. Let's see. Usually this kind of question, again, these are rate problems. Okay, how do you solve this? And here, let's say here we have workers, okay, the first one. And the second one is, let's say, workers and total work to be done. And third one is, let's say, this time. In the first, it says that 10 workers, here we have 10 workers, complete 1/10 of their work, 1/10 of their work in 10 hours, right? The question is, how about the 50 workers take to complete their entire work? How long does it take, right? First, just how can I make this 10? And workers and work, how are they related to each other? We know that if time does not change, right? If we have more workers, they can do more work. If we have less workers, they can do less work, right? It's like, for example, let's say they are painting a wall in one day. For example, if one worker paints, he can paint small amount of the wall. How about if 10 workers together, they can finish a lot of, actually they can do a lot of job, right? So what does it mean? It means that if we have more workers, they can do more work. So they change at the same rate. So how can I make this 50? Let's multiply by 5. 5 times 10, it will be 50. And also same time, how much can they do? They can do 5 times 1 over 10, which is equal to 1 over 2. If 50 workers work actually together in 10 hours, they can do half of the work. Okay. So now the question is, if 50 workers, okay, to take, I mean, how long will 50 workers take to complete their entire work? So 50 workers, they can do half of the job in 10 hours. Again, 50 workers can do the whole job in how many hours? They need more time, right? So actually they can do in 20 hours. So the answer is dot, dot, dot. The answer is 20 hours. Leila, did you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Nigar, how about you? Do you agree with me or do you still think that your answer is correct?
No, now I understood this method and I agree with you.
Okay, very good. So the answer is 20 hours. Let's move on. Okay, Leila, can you read the question?
If January 1st place, uh, 25 was
2005.
2005 was a Monday. On what date will the 55 Monday from January 1st, 25 be?
Did you understand the question? Today, for example, let's say today is January 1st. How can I write that? Let's say this 01 January 2005. And day is Monday. Okay. The question is, on what date will the 55th Monday from January 1st, 2005 be? Any answer?
Maybe 24th of February.
21st?
Yes.
21st of February.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Like maybe I didn't understand it all, but I think that on what date will the 5th Monday from January 1st? I think that, oh yes, I think 55th, like days, not Mondays.
Okay. Let's wait for others. Ilkin, Nigar, Leila, Elmira, do you have any answers? But did you understand the question?
Yes, I understood, but
We are counting right here first. Okay, on what date will the
Mr. Kassim,
55th Monday? Yes,
maybe the 1st January, but 2006.
1st of January.
Yes, but in
1st of January.
2006. Yes,
No, no,
but 2006.
Mr. Kazan, my answer is correct.
no, no. It's too much. Okay, God, let's do this together. Okay. So 55th Monday, right? Here we have actually 01 January, right? 2005. What is it? It is our first Monday, right? On what date will the 55th Monday from January 1st? It's the first Monday, second Monday, third Monday, right? So actually, we know that to actually fall our date on Monday, we should just multiply this by 7, right? If I add 7, for example, 08 January, right, 2005. And this will be, is the second Monday or third Monday? If January 1st, 2005 was a Monday, on what date will the 55th Monday from January 1st? It says from January 1st. It means that we are counting from the January 1st, right? Count. Anyway, just the second one will be, when is it? 8th of January. This one is our second Monday. Okay. So now to answer this question, I should answer like this. We know that in 2005, how many weeks do we have? In 2005, we know that if it is not a leap year, we have 365 days, right? And this 365 days is equal to 7 times 52 plus 1. Okay. So that means that's actually this the last December, right? From 1st of January, right? And the next year, let's say 01 January 2006, it will be which day here? Because of plus 1, if 2005 1st of January is Monday, right? Because every year we have 365 days, which is equal to 7 times 52. We have 52 full weeks plus one more day. So the 1st of January 2006 will be what day? It is Tuesday, right? Now, if you ask me 1st of January 2007, it will be Wednesday. Okay, because of this one. Okay, now this one is Tuesday, right? So before this, it is Monday, right? Before this. So before this day is 31st of December 2005. What is it? It is Monday, right? And which week is it? It is 52nd week. It's the last week of the year because in one year we have 52 weeks. So this one is 52nd year. But it says that here 55th week, right? So after 3 weeks, right? So what day will it be? After 3 weeks, it will be, what is it? What is it? 06 January and 13 January and 20 January, right? So if I add 3 more weeks, 3 more Mondays, right? So it will be, what is it? 20th of January 2006. maybe actually I just try to give you more information about this. The idea is, well, number one, you have to know that in 2005 we have 365 days, and 365 I can write it as 7 times 52 plus 1, which means that in that year we have 52 weeks and 1 day. So that means that the last day of 2000 January, it means a 52nd week, it is Tuesday. Next day is, it's 1st of January, it will be Tuesday. So if you just add 21 more days or 20 more days, it will be, what is it? I mean, Mondays, right? It is Monday, 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 Monday. So 55th Monday from January 1st, 2005 will be 20th of January, 2006. Okay, Ilkin, how much did you understand?
100%.
If you understood this, maybe in simpler way you can do this, like simply just counting the weeks.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys, let's move to the next question then. Okay. Elmira, not Elmira, Leila, can you read the question?
Mm.
Leila, are you reading?
Mr. Kazım,
Be quick.
Mr. Kazım, can I read this question?
I read it too.
I don't memorize this question.
Okay, Ilkin, you read it, please.
Yes. The average of 5 numbers is uh, 7 6 10. What number?
7.6. 7.6.
7.6. Okay. What number should be added to insert the average of the number to 8?
What number should be added to increase the average of the numbers to 8? Right?
Yes.
And again, simply the average of 5 numbers. What is it? That means that let's say 5 numbers are A, B, C, D, E. These are 5 numbers. The average means that I should divide this by 5, right? So that's equal to 7.6. All right. Now the question is, what number should be added to increase the average of the numbers to 8? What number? So suppose that I need to add this. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E. If I add one more number and calculate their average, let's say now how many numbers? 6. I should divide the 6. It should be 8. Okay. So the question is, what is that number? What is this X? Okay, unknown number. So if you get confused, you can just take this as the sum of 5 numbers. It is long usually. That's why we use algebra to denote them in a simple way. So from here, we know that the sum of these 5 numbers, okay, let me just rewrite this. A plus B plus C. How about this one like this? Sum of these 5 numbers, it is something. Can I just label this by S? So here that S is equal to 5 times 7.6. Because 5 is divided, I just take it to the right hand side, it will be multiplied, which is equal to 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 0.6, it is 3. So that's equal to 38. Now I know that the sum of 5 numbers is equal to 38. So instead of this, sum of these 5 numbers, right, is equal to what? It is 38.
38.
So here we have 38 plus x. Take this 6 to the right hand side. It will be multiplied 8 times 6. So what is x? It is 48 minus 38. The answer is 10.
10.
So we have to add 10 to make if we want to make the average of these numbers. What is it? Oh, wait. Negar 10. Wait, did I understand the question correctly? What number should be added
Is it true?
to increase the average of the numbers to 8?
40 divided 8 is 40 divided 5 is 8, isn't it?
I think 10 because I did with your method.
Yeah. It's correct, right?
Yes, I think yes.
Yeah, it's correct, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. I think we didn't make any mistake. Good. All right. Let's move to the next question then. Okay, now everybody, you read it, okay, and try to understand. And let's see if we can answer this question correctly. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Who is that so fast? Ilkin. Are you sure, Ilkin?
Yes, I'm sure. I did it at home.
Let's see. I don't know the answer. Let's wait for others for 2 minutes.
I sent to Mr. Kasim.
Okay. Nigar, Ilkin, you have different answers. Let's see who is correct. Leila, Nigar, Ilkin, all answers are different. Let's see whose answer is correct. Should I also write my answer? Anybody? How about the others? Elmira, any answer?
No.
No. Why no?
I don't
Sarah,
know.
you're also here. Why are you so quiet, Sarah?
Mr. Kazam, I'm also here.
Rauf, but I cannot see you.
Like here in the whose camera is off, you can see him.
Okay, good. All right, guys. Leila's answer 36, Nigar 41, and Ilkin 40. And I think none of the answers are correct. I think. Okay, Nigar, why did you get, how did you get 41? Can you explain?
Yes, I took as the pairs. For example, we take first image and there are 5 black squares on it, and second image it is 8. Yes, 8 squares. So and I took as the pairs. First pair is 5 8. Second pair is 9 12. Third pair is 13 16. And other, and on other pairs. For example, third pair is 13 16, fourth 17 20, and on 19th pair it was 41.
Okay.
I did
Ilkin,
this.
how about you? How do you get 40, Ilkin? Ilkin, your answer is 40, right?
Yes. Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Sultan. I did it in the picture. And I I
Ilkin, let's
can't.
do like this. Okay, if I ask one by one, I think we will. It takes a lot of time. Let me just explain. Okay, how to do that. After that, if you have any objections, all right, then we will discuss. Look here in the first image, right? This one is 3 by 3 square. The second one is 4 by 4 square. And this one is, no, is 4 by
Um,
4, right? This one is 5 by 5 square. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is 6 by 6 square. So if I just continue here, let me just write here. It says that 19th image, right? 19th image, right? 19th image will be, what is it? It will be 17 by 17 square. Is it correct?
Yes.
Right? The difference is 3 here. Is it 19 or 21? 1, 3, 2, 4. No, 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 no. It will be 21 by 21. 21 by 21, right? Because the first image, 1 plus 2, it is 3. Second image, 2 plus 2, it is 4. Third image, 3 plus 2, it is 5. 19th image, 19 plus 2, it will be 21 by 21. Okay. Now, as I see here, when actually this image number is, or let's say the square number is, actually this one is odd number, 3 is odd number, right? You just move this one here, right? How many squares we have here? 3 plus 2, right? If it is even, then this square move here, this square move here, and this one move here, this one move here. It is just 4 plus 4, if it is even. If it is odd here, again, this square goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here, and this one down, and this one down. Actually, here it's empty. So here we have 5 plus 4 squares. And next one, how many squares? Here we have 6 plus 6, if it is even. So now here, this one is 21, right? It is odd number. At the top, we will have 21 squares. At the bottom, we have 20 squares, which is equal to 41. Guys, who answered 41? Nigar or Ilkin?
Niger. Niger.
Nigar, sorry, Nigar.
yeah.
Your answer is correct. Sorry, your answer is correct, Nigar. Other answers are wrong. So Nigar's answer is correct. So the answer is 41. Guys, do you have any objection or any question? So now, actually, even if they say that like this, for example, let's say instead of 19th, and how many black squares are there in 100th image? Right? We can write this, right? 100, 100 plus 2 is 102. So this 102 plus 102, it will be 204 black squares. If you just understand the idea, it is so simple. Okay, if you have no question, I will move. If you have any question, you can ask now. We can, how to say, we can discuss more. All right. This is also a beautiful question. And let's do this together. Mariam, can you read the question?
Yes. A certain number of children stand in a line existing height order.
In ascending height order, ascending. We
Ascending.
we have
Mhm.
ascending and descending, right? Ascending means from the shortest to the tallest, or from the smallest to the
Yes.
greatest.
Mhm.
Descending means from the biggest to the smallest, right? Okay.
Yes. The 10th child from the front is older than the 16th child from the back. How many children must be added at the back such that the fifth child from the front becomes the 36th child from the back?
It's a kind of logical question here. And what is it? A certain number of children stand in a line in ascending order, ascending height order. So that means that from the shortest to the biggest, right? I can just actually number them like this. How many people? Where is it? Okay. Here we have the first child, and the second one is a bit taller, and this third one is a bit taller, and continue. And this is the first child, and the second one, and third one, continue. Okay. And the last one is I don't know. It is N. So the 10th child from the front, right? This one is front and this one is back because we are just ordering them from the shortest to the highest. The person in the front, right? He is the shortest one. The 10th child from the front, right, is also 16th child from the back. Okay, what does it mean? It means that here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Here we have 16th, 10th child, right? From here, if you count from the back, actually here it is 16th. So now, how many children do we have here then? Mariam, what do you think? How many children do we have here? First, just answer this question. It says a certain number of children, right? You're trying to answer the question. Huh? How many children?
Is it 25?
25, right?
Yes.
Because here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10th child, if you start from front to back. And from back to front, it is 16th child, right? In the middle. So that means that here we have 10 and 10 plus, because also if you don't count this, that means that here we have 15 more students or people or children. So that is we have 25 children here. Right? For example, simply if I write here A, B, C, D. And this guy, if you just count from the front, for example, he is number 3, right? And from the back, for example, it is 2, second, right? And how many children here? I should add these two numbers and subtract 1. So that is 10 plus 16, 26 minus 1, because I am counting this guy who's standing here twice. That's why. Okay, anyway, now here we are talking about 25 children. Now we will answer the question. That is our first step. Second one is, how many children must be added at the back such that the 5th child from the front becomes the 36th child from the back? What is the answer? Very easy question. Sarah, what is your answer? Rauf?
25.
How many?
25.
No. Guys, look, after we adding a few number of students, right, or children, it says 5th child from the front becomes 36th child from the back. So after adding these children, how many people will we have here? 36
40.
plus 5
40.
minus 1, that's equal to
Like
4. Now here we have
40
25
minus
students,
25.
so 40 minus 25, that's equal to 15.
15.
So we have
I
to
thought,
add 15 children, right?
Mr. Kasim, I sent you this answer, but
Nigar.
I don't.
Okay, very good, Nigar. If you understood and answered this correctly, very good. Nigar, your answer is correct. Okay, Nigar. If I meet you, I will buy you ice cream for your answers, correct answers.
Thank you.
Do you like ice cream there? Do you eat ice cream a lot?
Yes, I like ice cream very much.
How about chocolates?
I like it too.
Because here the people, they don't like chocolate much. They don't like ice cream. They don't eat ice cream much.
Why?
I don't know why. They don't actually like milk products. For example, yogurt, for example, they don't eat at all. And milk, they don't
Oh,
drink milk.
it is strange.
They drink what very less. It's not like, I don't know. For example, in Uzbekistan, we consume milk every day, right? And everybody likes ice cream. We like chocolate a lot. But here, people, they don't like chocolate. They don't like yogurt, and they don't like sweet much. They like vegetables. They eat seafood a lot. I don't know.
Healthy
Anyways,
food.
culture difference. Maybe it's always hot here. That's why people don't like it. I don't know. But here, drinks are so popular, like milk tea, or not milk tea, ice milk tea, ice green tea, ice coffee, ice something. I don't know. Everything is with ice. Without ice, you cannot drink anything here. You should actually fill your cup with ice first, and after that, just add some drink and drink it. Anyway, let's move to the next question. That's the last question. After that, we will finish. As you see, guys, really, if you have time, if you practice at home, and after that we discuss here, it would be great. Okay, but without preparation, if you come here, still we can solve, but we move so slowly. Okay, we need to speed up. We need to try to solve more questions. Okay, the last question. Who is answering here? Ilkin, Nigar.
No, it's not me. I sent you wrong answer.
Okay. So let's read it quickly, Nigar, and discuss it and finish. Okay. Because if I give
Yes,
you
among
time,
a such
you'll lose time.
yes. So among a certain group of kids, the first kid gets one sweet, the second kid gets two more sweets than the first kid, the third kid gets three more sweets than the second kid, and so on. How many more sweets does the 12th kid get in comparison to this
Comparison. Comparison.
comparison to the sixth kid?
Okay. So now, here, among a certain group of kids, the first kids, let me just write a few actually. The first kid, the second kid, and third, fourth, fifth. Actually, you don't have to write. I'm just writing this to explain. And here we have 12, right? We are going to find the difference. The first kid gets one sweet. Okay, he gets one sweet. The second kid gets two more. So that is 1 plus
Three.
2. And then more than the first kid. The third kid gets three more sweets than the second kid. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay. So now I think you get the pattern, right? Now this fourth kid, he gets how much? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. How about 5? He gets 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And the 6, right? It will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Okay. To answer this question, just you need to know one thing. All right. So here we know that 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus dot 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 plus n. What are these? These are the sum of the first n natural numbers, right? Later I can prove this. The sum of the first n natural numbers is always equal to n times n plus 1 over 2. The last number multiplied by the next number and the last number times n plus 1 over 2. So that means that here the question is, how many more sweets does the 12th kid get in comparison to the 6th kid, right? So let me just write here as 12. That means that the number of sweets that 12th kid gets. And here we have as 6, right? We need to find the difference. So as 12, what is it? It is 12 times 13 over 2. Minus, how about 6? 6 times 7 over 2, which is equal to 12 over 2, 6, 6 times 13, 78, minus 6 over 2, 3, 3 times 7, 21. What is the answer? The answer is 57. So 12 kid gets 57 more sweets than the 6 kids. Okay, and this one actually this very popular, and we are going to use more and more, and you should just practice this one. Okay, next time maybe I will show you why is it equal to this, how do you obtain this, and we will use this more. Nigar, do we have another class this week or this is the last class? This is the
No,
last class, right?
this is the last class, yes.
Okay, guys, then. Okay, keep practicing these questions. All right, we need to speed up. If you just practice at home and answer here quickly, we will move much faster. Okay, and that much is enough. All right, have a nice weekend. I will see you when? Monday
On
or
Monday,
Tuesday?
on Monday.
Monday.
On Monday.
On Monday.
Okay, guys, and see you on Monday. Other group is waiting for me. I had to finish this meeting. Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
See you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening.
You too. Thank you.